Hello everyone, can you solve this math algebra problem for m if we have m cube plus 1 equals to 3 to the power of m. So now the very first step we are going to do is here first we use the nice cubic formula in the left hand side of this equation. So here we use a cubed plus b cubed equals to a plus b times of a squared minus ab plus b squared. So we use this nice formula in the left hand side of this equation. So this above equation will becomes, after using this formula, we get m plus 1 times of m squared minus m plus 1 equals to 3 to the power of m. So now in the next step here, we take some substitutions in order to solve this problem. So that here first we will take this m plus 1 equals to 3 to the power of x, or we write it as 3 to the power of x equals to m plus 1, and we take this m square minus m plus 1 equals to 3 to the power of y. So it is equals to m squared minus m plus 1, and we call this as equation number 1, and we call this as equation number 2. So now we substitute these two values in the above equation, so that our above equation will become, after substituting these values, as we take m plus 1 equals to 3 to the power of x, so it will become 3 to the power of x multiplied by this will be equals to 3 to the power of y, and this whole equals to 3 to the power of m. So now in the left hand side, you see here the bases are same, so we add its exponents and it will becomes 3 to the power of x plus y equals to 3 to the power of m. And now we see that bases on both of the sides are same, so we equate its exponents, so it will becomes x plus y equals to m, and we call this as equation number 3. So now we focus on equation number 2, and now further we solve our equation number 2. So here we write from equation number 2, our equation number 2 becomes, our equation number 2 is 3 to the power of y equals to m squared minus m plus 1. And now in the next step we rewrite this equation as, so here we break over this minus m term and we write it as plus 2m, and this is plus 1 and minus 3m. So we break this minus m and we write it as 2m minus 3m. So 2m minus 3m equals to minus m. And now we focus on these terms, and you see here it is the complete square of m plus 1, and this will be written as minus 3 times of m. So in the next step here, we need more simplification in this equation. So here we just add or subtract 3 on the right hand side of this equation. So here we add minus 3 and plus 3. So now in the next step we take common minus 3 from these two terms, and it will becomes minus 3 times of m plus 1, and this is plus 3. So in the left hand side we have 3 to the power of y. And now here we use equation number 1, so we just write it as using equation number 1. So our equation number 1 is 3 to the power of x equal m plus 1. So we substitute m plus 1 equals 3 to the power of x in this equation, and it will becomes 3 to the power of y equals to m plus 1 whole square. So our m plus 1 is 3 to the power of x and its whole square minus 3 times of m plus 1, and it is equals to 3 to the power of x plus 3. So now in the next step we use here again the nice algebraic or nice exponential law of the terms. So here you see that these are exponent to the exponent, so these exponents are multiplied by each other, and we obtain 3 to the power of 2x, and minus here we have the exponent of this term is 1, so bases are same, we add its exponent and it will becomes 3 to the power of x plus 1, and this is equals to plus 3. And in the next step, we rearrange these terms. So we move this minus 3 to the power of x plus 1 in the left hand side, and it will becomes 3 to the power of y plus 3 to the power of x plus 1 equals to 3 to the power of 2x plus 3. And now in the next step, we need to solve this equation. So here we convert this equation in two cases. So we just compare both of the sides, and now first we take 3 to the power of y equals to 3 to the power of 2x. So we make two cases here. So first the first case is we take 3 to the power of x equals to 3 to the power of 2x, and we take 3 to the power of x plus 1 equals to 3. So first we take 3 to the power of y equals 3 to the power of 2x, and 3 to the power of x plus 1 equals 3. And in second case, we take 3 to the power of y equals to 3, and 3 to the power of x plus 1 equals to 3 to the power of 2x, because here we have these two possibilities. So we use these two possibilities, and now we solve both of these possibilities and we get the values of m. So now here first we solve case number 1. So you see that bases are same, so we equate its exponents, and similarly here again bases are same, we equate its exponents, and in this case we get y equals 2x, and in this case we get x plus 1 equals to 1. So in this case, we get the value of x equals to 0. And when we put this value of x here, then we easily get the value of y is 0. And now similarly, we move on this equation, and similarly we equate the exponents, and in this case we get after equating we get y equals to 1, and in this case we get x plus 1 equals to 2x, and we move this x to the right hand side, and it will becomes x equals 2x minus x, and 2x minus x becomes x, so we have x equals to 1. So in this case we get the value of x is 1, and also y is also equals to 1. So here we copy down equation number 3. So we have equation number 3 is written as x plus y equals to m. So we use both of these cases, and we easily get the values of m. So here in this case we get x 0 and y 0 in this equation, so we get our m equals to 0 plus 0. So in this case we have the value of m equals to 0, and similarly we put these values of x and y here, and we get x is 1, y is 1 equals to m. So in this case you get the value of m equals to 2. So we have two values of m in this problem. So this is the final answer, and thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos.